Here's a question that keeps a lot of founders, as well as communication, sales, and marketing leaders up at night. How do you become the obvious choice in your market? Not just known, chosen, because that's what winning looks like today. The research is pretty clear on this. Buyers complete around 70% of their decision-making process before they ever reach out to a single vendor. 81% already have a preferred choice before that first conversation, and 84% of the time, the company they reach out to first wins. So if you're not shaping their thinking before they start looking, you've already lost. And no amount of advertising or outbound is going to fix that. This is why commercial thought leadership has become so important. Now, let me be clear about what I mean by commercial thought leadership. I'm not talking about vanity metrics. I'm not talking about posting for the sake of posting. And I'm definitely not talking about turning your executives into influencers who dance on TikTok. Commercial thought leadership is a systematic approach to building trust and preference with your ideal audience before they ever enter a buying cycle. It's about becoming the most known, most trusted voice in your space. So when people are ready to act, you're already their first choice. Let me break down why this works. Traditional marketing operates on interruption. You pay to get in front of people. You hope they're paying attention. You compete on features and price. And you're constantly fighting for attention against everyone else doing the exact same thing. Commercial thought leadership flips this completely. Instead of interrupting, you're attracting. Instead of competing on features, you're building empowerment. Instead of hoping to catch people at the right moment, you're shaping their thinking months before they even know they need you. The foundation of this is what I call a market-driven mission. Every company that wins with thought leadership starts by answering one question. What do you know about this market or this problem that nobody else can articulate as well as you? This isn't your product pitch. It's your unique perspective on where your industry is going and how your audience's challenges should be solved. It's the insight that makes people lean in and say, "Oh man, I didn't even think it could be like that." But that's exactly right. It's your manifesto. And once you have your manifesto, you need to distribute it. And here's where most companies get it wrong. They activate their company brand, or maybe one executive voice, and then they channel the activation through their corporate LinkedIn page and vain, ghost-written, attention-seeking posts for their one executive. Possibly also keeping their company blog and a polished YouTube channel in the mix. And when they wonder why they're not breaking through, here's the reality. People follow people. They don't follow logos. One voice, even a great one, can only reach so far. But the companies that win, they activate their entire community. The most powerful distribution channel for any company is not its brand or even one executive account, it's the collective voices of its people. Founders, executives, subject matter experts, sharing real insights from their actual experience. And it doesn't stop there. When a founder shares a genuine lesson from building their company that reaches further than any corporate post ever could, when a team member shares a pattern they're seeing across their work that builds more trust than any case study, and when your customers themselves are talking about the transformation they've experienced, that's more credible than any testimonial video you could produce. And when your partners and industry peers echo your perspective, you're no longer a voice. You are a movement. This is community-driven thought leadership. It's about activating not just one channel or one person, but your entire ecosystem, leaders, team members, customers, partners, to become voices for the change you're trying to create in the market. The math on this is pretty simple. One person posting twice a week reaches their network. Then people posting twice a week reach 10 different networks. Add customers and partners, and suddenly you're everywhere your audience is looking, without spending $1 or €1 or a krona on ads. Now, let me address the obvious objective. Most executives don't have time to become content creators. Most customers aren't going to write posts about you out of their goodness of their hearts. That's true, and that's why this has to be systematic. Commercial thought leadership, it's not about finding people who are naturally good at social media. It's about building a system that makes it easy for anyone in your ecosystem to share valuable perspectives that align with your mission. It's content strategies built around conversations, not scripts. It's infrastructure that lets busy leaders show up authentically without spending hours writing. It's activation programs that make it valuable for customers and partners to participate. When you do this right, something interesting happens. You stop chasing attention. Attention starts coming to you. Your brand starts leading the industry conversation. Your website converts better because people already trust you. Your sales cycle is shortened because you've built preference before the first meeting. Recruiting gets easier because talent wants to work for companies that stand for something. Partnerships open up because people want to align with leaders, not followers. This is the shift from demand generation to demand creation. Instead of capturing existing demand and competing with everyone else for the same attention, you're creating new demand by shaping how people think about the problem. Let me leave you with this. Every market has a default choice. The company that people think of first when they have a certain problem. The name that comes up in every conversation. That position isn't won through the best features or the lowest price. It's won through consistent, authentic presence in the conversations that matter. Commercial thought leadership is how you become that default choice. Not through paid reach, not through clever campaigns, not through anything but the real voices of real people who genuinely believe in what you're building. That's how ambitious brands win markets today.